So it's day 6. We're going to be making our way over to Las Vegas, to the RV park. We've slept in a bit today, which is fine, but mainly because the other two are ill. So it's not ideal, but it is hot and we've got a relatively easy day today, which is nice.
While it may not seem like it, this day for Hayden and I was a rough one. We were both feeling fairly under the weather, but we made it on time into Las Vegas where we tried to recover, and for me, it worked. You can hear it in my voice the next day, but I felt a lot better. Okay, so we got a pretty busy day today. We've got quite a few things to do. We're going to be fixing the wing mirror, that's the first thing. I think after that we're going to go to IHOP, then we have like a 4-hour drive over to LA. We're going to go to LAX to pick up Max. We're going to see a bit of LA, see the sights, and then we end today in Malibu. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty long day today, but I think the first port of call is to head over to the Ford place and get a new wing mirror, which is... We ventured over to the Ford dealership with little to no success, so after getting a better temporary fix from AutoZone, we headed over to IHOP for some breakfast before heading onwards to Los Angeles. So a little bit of an update. We're about 5 hours from LA. We just passed Las Vegas. We stopped off at the Starbucks here, which is just in the middle of nowhere, which is kind of cool. Max's flight gets in at 2, but it looks like we're going to get there for about 5 or 6, so he's going to have to do a lot of waiting. But it is what it is. We had a whole bunch of stuff that we needed to do this morning. So yeah, it's coming along. Hayden's going to do a couple hours of driving now, and then I'll probably take it into LA. But yeah, it's all coming together, I think. Made it to LA. Now we've got about another 30-40 minutes till LAX. I'm just topping up on some fuel now. Another $120 in the tank. Expensive. After picking Max up from the airport, we drove over to Santa Monica where we spent the evening. So yesterday went quite well. It was a very busy day. We drove over to LA, went through all of the LA traffic, which was not ideal in an RV. But we managed to pick up Max, which is pretty good. We went down to Santa Monica with him. Went to Bubba Gump, Shrimp Co. Went along the pier, all of that, and then we headed up to Malibu, which is where we slept last night. Today we're heading up the coast to Monterrey. We'll be doing some whale watching there tomorrow, but today is basically just driving 5 hours up to Monterrey. I think we're gonna go get some breakfast now, and then we're just gonna take it easy for the day, just seeing some different things, doing different things, and just having fun on the coast, because it's been a while since we've actually seen water. Of course, we started on the East Coast, so we saw the Atlantic, and now we're on the West Coast with the Pacific. So yeah, but first thing today, I think we're just gonna go get some breakfast. pulling up in Oxnard, I demanded we stopped when I saw an F-14 on the side of the road. It turned out to be the Point Mugu Naval Air Station with some aircraft in an outdoor museum, including this F-4 Phantom, this EA-6B Prowler, which was retired in 2019, and of course this F-14 Tomcat. And following that, we pulled into another IHOP for some breakfast. And then continued up the coast towards Monterrey.
Our drawing. This is us in the Conquest. This is Stinky Sulphur Lake, which we passed in Utah. That's the wildfire that we slept opposite. That's the Zion National Park. That's the dead raccoon, and that's Nigel.
The next day we were all fairly excited because we were going whale watching. Now allegedly this week they had seen humpback whales, fin whales and blue whales. However, we were all fairly skeptical about what we would actually end up seeing. However, we were all pleasantly surprised when we actually started to see something. These were humpback whales which have to come up for air every 15 to 45 minutes. Unfortunately, we didn't see any blue or fin whales, which would have been very cool given how endangered they are, but we were very content with humpbacks. Once we came back to shore, the sun came out and we spent some time walking around Monterrey, including visiting the aquarium. So we are just leaving Monterrey in California. We're heading over to Yosemite, which is about a 3.5–4 hour drive. California traffic is not treating us well, but then I think once we're past Yosemite, it's just going to be country again all the way to Yellowstone. So that's what I'm hoping. And yeah, so now we just got a 3.5 hour drive to complete.